Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to be discussing a growing trend in the world of cybercrime, the use of fake phone call scams to steal users' personal information and money. Criminals are using advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, to mimic the voices of trusted individuals, making it harder for users to identify and avoid these types of scams. Phone call scams can be particularly dangerous as they can be difficult to detect and can result in significant financial loss or identity theft. By staying informed about the latest trends in cybercrime and taking steps to protect themselves, users can help to prevent these types of scams and keep their personal information and money safe. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of fake phone call scams and what you can do to stay safe. In recent years, criminals have been using increasingly sophisticated tactics to target users and steal their personal information. One alarming new trend is the use of fake phone call scams, where criminals use advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, to mimic the voices of trusted individuals and persuade users to hand over their sensitive data or transfer money. One common type of fake phone call scam involves the criminal posing as a representative of a well-known company or organization, such as a bank, a tech support service, or a government agency. The criminal may claim that there is a problem with the user's account or computer and request that the user provide personal information, such as their social security number, date of birth, or credit card details. Alternatively, the criminal may ask the user to download and install software that will give the criminal access to the user's device and data. In more sophisticated phone call scams, criminals may use AI-powered voice generators to replicate the voice of a trusted individual, such as a family member or a government official. For example, the criminal may pose as a family member in distress, asking the user to wire money urgently to help them out of a difficult situation. Alternatively, the criminal may pose as a government official, claiming that the user owes taxes or has committed a crime, and demanding that the user provide personal information or pay a fine. To avoid falling victim to these types of scams, users should be vigilant when receiving unsolicited phone calls, particularly if the caller is requesting personal information or asking for money. Users should never give out personal information or transfer money to someone they do not know or trust. If in doubt, users should verify the identity of the caller by asking questions that only the real person would know, or calling back using a known phone number. If a user suspects that they have been targeted by a phone call scam, they should report it to the relevant authorities, such as the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, in the United States or the National Fraud Intelligence Bureau, NFIB, in the United Kingdom. By staying vigilant and taking steps to protect themselves, users can help to prevent these types of scams and avoid falling victim to fraud. These types of scams can be particularly effective, as the scammers can use the replicated voice to trick people into sharing sensitive information or sending money. For example, a scammer might call a person and pretend to be a family member in distress, asking for money to be wired to them immediately. Alternatively, a scammer might call and pretend to be a government official, asking for personal information or payment for a supposed debt or legal issue. To protect themselves from these types of scams, the FTC advises consumers to be cautious when receiving unsolicited phone calls, particularly if the caller is asking for personal information or requesting payment. Consumers should remember that legitimate businesses and government agencies will never ask for payment or personal information over the phone. If a consumer believes they have been targeted by a phone call scam, they should report it to the FTC or local law enforcement agencies immediately. By being vigilant and taking steps to protect themselves, consumers can help to prevent these types of scams and avoid falling victim to fraud. That's all for today's video on how criminals are using advanced technologies to target users with fake phone call scams. We hope that this video has provided you with valuable information on how to stay safe and protect yourself from falling victim to these types of scams. Remember, always be vigilant when receiving unsolicited phone calls, never give out personal information or transfer money to someone you do not know or trust, and always verify the identity of the caller before taking any action. If you have any questions or concerns about phone call scams or other types of cybercrime, be sure to leave a comment below and we'll do our best to help. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on cybersecurity and technology. Stay safe out there.